Alright, we have the Titanic Conspiracy. We're not going to talk anything about it, but the Titanic Conspiracy is about, of course, Jack and Rose. Jack is a time traveler. He went he went back in time to save Rose so the ship could hit the iceberg. It's a great it's a great viewpoint, to be honest. Um, because if she would have jumped, they would have turned and missed the iceberg, and then they would have made it. And then that ship would have been on the ocean floor with millions of tons of either ammo or valuables. So would have used it in what, World War II or something. It's a great conspiracy to look at, but it's just like, you know, we have the lovers in with self-love, passion, in a relationship. We have lover with potential love affair, special man, husband, boyfriend, a male friend, or a family member. We have sweetheart with special lady, wife, girlfriend, romance, good female, sister, or love. We have the Hierophant with tradition and wedding. We have foe with a competition, a comparison, the other side of the fence, an embrace of some joy not yet thought of. Okay, and then we have friend. We have friendship, positive news, lessons learned, significance, aspects of your personality that you have rejected, but you are ready to incorporate and acknowledge. Then we have love here. We have romance, happiness, affection, love, and positivity. Alright, let's get into the reading, shall we? So, we have delays, emotional attachment, shortcuts, loss of focus, procrastination, frustration, stagnation, and penguin. We have letting your imagination roam free. Will help you figure out where you want to go from here. We have hun, like honey, hun. Okay. Then we have philosophy. We have a transformation. This is a passionate and physical one that can make you an expert in what you do. Okay. I'm not going to go into the details of that one. And then there's a sign of home, family, and emotion here. We have an egg. And then we have suspicious. We have one strong, fixed, determined person. By also deepening sensitive and emotional things, however hard these individuals might try to resist this pact. Then we have bold and ready to take any challenge. We have carnations. And then we have pleasure, love, and amusement. We have the number 72. That could be somebody's number. Or it could have a message about this particular thing. So, how the conspiracy goes is Rose is on the ship. She's going to jump off the back end of the ship. And then the ship would turn around and try to go find her, because having a millionaire's daughter go missing isn't exactly, what they want in a headline. So they missed the iceberg, and the theory is that Jack was seeking out Rose from the very beginning. He knew what floor she was on, she knew what time she'd be at certain places, and she knew what was going to happen. Like, they just, So he went back in time in order to stop certain events from happening, cause a distraction, make this whole big romantic gesture or whatever, and make her become infatuated with him. Whether it was true love or not, it remains to be seen, but that's how the conspiracy theory goes. I'm one for conspiracy theories, as you know, on this channel. But I think it is a pretty big thing in order to save a ship from becoming a World War II sitting duck, you know? But at the same time, it it helped the United States, England, and our allies to save people during the World War II and a lot of the other wars that happened around that time. Because we didn't have a cruise ship carrying weapons or luxury items. It would have been very horrendous to have lost millions um, because they saved one person previously. That's a little weird, you know what I mean? You're gonna save one, sacrifice millions. It's better to save all in retrospect, maybe not all, but have the sinking of the Titanic happen at a point in time where it wasn't a giant major like sitting duck in the middle of a war, submarines and other things, which I get. It makes a lot more sense when like you read about it that I would read. Conspiracy of the Titanic. Jack is a time traveler. It goes into like this huge rabbit hole about World War II and the Titanic and the alternate universe in which like that he could go back in time and all this. It's a weird rabbit hole, but it's informational enough where like you'd be inspired to write a book, you know? Like it's one of those. Probably not about the conspiracy itself, but it's like it's so weird. Like it makes sense. You know what I mean? So it depends how you feel about the Titanic, I guess. But, you know, it is a lot of information to take on in one go if you're just new to like conspiracies. If you're like me and a seasoned professional with conspiracies, you're always happy to entertain the new or the biggest conspiracy theory that makes the most sense. Like it's just fun to think about. It's like the tall tales of our generation. It's a lot of fun. And a lot of those end up being true, or they're like a twist in time or whatever. Man, I read a lot of books, so I like the wrinkle in time aspect, and I like the thinking of like if one thing happened, it's gonna affect this, you know. I think it's pretty cool to look at those type of things. Anyway, hopefully this entertained you more than maybe it informed you. But I find it very entertaining to go back in history and find little specks of things that might have been either planned or conspiracy theory and just look at them in a different way than they were presented originally to us to see exactly the motives of what was going on. I don't know. I think I'm a bit of a cynic when it comes to certain things, but I like this stuff. I think it's cool. And, you know, I don't think anybody else is reading tarot cards to conspiracy theories. What do you think? Anyway, take care. Enjoy yourself. And take care of everyone, yourself. Take some breathing moments and meditations. And, you know, do something fun that makes you feel exhilarated. Like, you know something nobody else does. Like I do. I love this stuff. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. We might do another one of these. I'm not sure, but it's a lot of fun to do these. Anyway, later.